Hi, I'm Janine, and I'm here today to tell you about my experiences that I've had with weight loss surgery. I had the sleeve done just over 12 months ago, and it was the best decision that I ever made. My starting weight was 122 kilos, and at the moment I'm down to about 88 kilos. I started off being quite large after I had the children, and I just got bigger and bigger and bigger. I saw an ad in the paper and I decided to come to a seminar. I had health issues being so big. I had high blood pressure, I was on depression tablets, and just generally unhappy with how my life was heading. I also hated going out and being with people and being out in public because I always thought that people were looking at me and saying, oh, look how big she is. Hated eating in restaurants, and I would make the excuse of not travelling with work because I was too scared to get into the planes because I thought the seats were too small for how big I was. I'd tried Atkins, Weight Watchers, Jenny Craig, the soup diet, the shake diet, the cabbage diet, every single diet, and I would lose some weight and then I would put that weight on and another 10 kilos on top of that. So this is the only thing that has worked for me, and no regrets. I found the surgery was really good. No pain whatsoever for me. I think kicking your toe hurt more than what the surgery did. I didn't want to have all these big ugly scars all over my body, and they were quite small, which surprised me. I stayed in hospital for 2.5 days and then I came home, stayed at my mother's place, which was in Brisbane, for a day, and then I drove back to the Gold Coast. I had all up, including the whole time off, was about 10 days, and then I went back to work on light duties. I was on no painkillers after the surgery, and within 6 weeks of having the surgery I noticed a huge change in my weight and also coming off all the medication that I was on. I was no longer on high blood pressure medication, no depression tablets, and my blood pressure reading was normal. That made the doctor really happy, and since then it's just been improving the whole time. So the changes I have noticed since I've had the surgery is, besides the medication and just feeling better in myself, I'm a lot happier, I'm more confident. I don't sit back in crowds now. I will step forward. I talk to people. My kids have actually come out and said, Mum, you're so much happier now compared to how you used to be just cranky all the time. I do more things with my kids, outdoorsy things with my kids. My kids aren't happy that I'm not buying them takeaway all the time because I used to live on a lot of takeaway. That's a plus for me because I don't eat any takeaway now. If I like to have something that's a bit naughty, it's usually a tomato and an avocado. I love that sort of stuff now. Love the fresh food, love the taste of fresh things, whereas I used to just live on takeaway all the time. It's amazing how different you think about food after you've had the surgery. You want to make better choices just because it feels good to make a better choice, and you feel better in yourself and your mind, your body, the whole thing. So if you are considering getting the surgery, please get it because you will change your life. It is, I can't say it enough, it has changed my life so much. With my husband and myself, our relationship has actually grown stronger. Whereas before our sex life was non-existent, it is now really good and getting lots of sex all the time. And just being happy in myself, our relationship has grown stronger. We do more things together. We go out. Just because you've had the surgery doesn't mean you can't go out for dinner, because you can. I go out to dinner quite often, and I will order an entree, and usually my husband will finish the entree, so I'm cheap to take out now. Even just buying clothes, going to the normal section and buying clothes that I can buy off the rack instead of going to the larger ladies section, and it's usually just daggy clothes that are unattractive, lingerie that's unattractive. Now I wear sexy lingerie. I want to look good for my husband, and because it makes me feel good. So it's been a plus for all my family and myself. When you're big, you don't have the confidence, and you think that you can't. Well, this was me anyway. I couldn't do the job. Now that I'm feeling better about myself, I'm dressing nicer, more corporate looking, I now have the confidence. If a position comes up, I'll go for that job. I won't sit back and not say anything, or not even apply for it. I will go for that job. And this is what happened with the job that I'm in now. I was in another job. I wasn't happy with it, and being large too, that was part of it. And after I had the surgery, I had more confidence and went for this job and got the job, and love my job. I've been there for over 12 months now, and absolutely love my job, love going to work, and I have the confidence in doing that job. Well, yes, I did use my super, and when I thought about it, I thought, well, I'm either not going to be here to spend the money, or if you added up all the medication you were on, doctors that you were seeing, you weigh it all up, and it's probably about the same anyway. So I made that choice to use my super because I wanted to be around for my kids and have a longer life. Otherwise, I wasn't going to be around to spend that money in retirement. Or if I wasn't going to be able to use it to do anything because I was so big. So I think it was really good to use, and if you've got it there, you should use it there, because otherwise you're not going to be around, or the medication and the medical bills of your health issues is going to outweigh what the cost of getting the surgery is. When I had the surgery, I had it with Dr. Adib at the Wesley Hospital, and found the hospital and the doctor absolutely brilliant. Comes with high recommendation, both. When I had to come and see the dietitian, if I couldn't get here, I rang and they did a phone consult, or emailed me information that I needed. I found that to be really handy because I work up in Brisbane, so I didn't have time to come down and see the ladies here. But have always been great communicators. If I needed anything, they were always just a phone call away. Even with the doctor, after the surgery, it was great catching up with him, and he was happy with my progress, and just having that contact with the staff at any time was fantastic. So I highly recommend Weight Loss Solutions Australia, and if I had to do it all over again, I certainly would.